Dung xin chào cô giáo.
Good morning chị yêu.
Yeah, good morning teacher. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. You too.
Thank you. Chưa có tiếng cô giáo ơi.
I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. This world can be a better place if started to care and stop being selfish in what we do. So brother, we got to move together. Sister, we got to fight together. Together we're strong. My friend, that's the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. Just like you look at someone looks up to you, and they have that one quality to acquire. So friend, when I'm tired and weak, your eyes on my mind. Together we're strong, my friend. That's the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. You and me can make life better. Beautiful world when we come together. You and me can make life better. Beautiful world when we come together. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love.
Good morning, Sister Mỹ Dung. Good morning, everyone. I am very appreciative and grateful for our great master Trần Thanh Toàn, who is the founder of WIT organizations. He is the author of the book Cultivate Happiness Master Life. And I would like to express my gratefulness for our beautiful teacher Mỹ Thị Hằng, who is the author of the book and also the book publisher, The Youth, and the Wish book. And we very happy to see you again this morning, and we continue to read the book. This morning, Sister Nga. Good morning, Sister Daisy.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. So I invite you to, if you already have the book with you, so you open on the page 211. And this morning we're gonna to read about the 7 important givings in life. So are you ready to listen to the princess knowledge? The girls, for children to have these images is wonderful. Can you share how parents can easily purchase this image? The wise man. Parents should apply the 7 important givings in life when communicating daily with children. Let me tell you a story. The 7 important givings in life. A farmer met a Zen monk and asked, "Why have I lived righteously all my life, worked very diligently, yet still live in poverty now that I'm old?" Monk. A person's talent depends on their blessing. You just need to create blessing and you will have an abundant life. Farmer. How can I obtain these blessings? Monk. Giving will produce them. Farmer. I'm poor. How can I give? Without giving, I cannot accumulate blessings. Without blessing, my life remains poor. Stuck in this vicious circle, how do I break out of it? Monk, you are attached to the idea that you need money in order to give, but giving is not limited to money. Farmer, please explain so I can understand deeply. Monk, there are 7 types of givings: face giving, eyes giving, speech giving, mind giving, body giving, space giving, and seed giving. Farmer, please explain these givings. Monk, firstly, face giving is giving smile. A smile can change a person's life, career, and a nation's destiny. Let me tell you this story. A middle-aged former athlete retired from track and field and thought that as a famous athlete, insurance sales would be a field he could thrive in. Unexpectedly, after 6 months, he had not chosen any insurance policy. Very troubled and confused, he asked his manager. His manager has observed him since he joined the company and knew what he lacked most was a sincere smile. When asked, the manager simply replied, "No smile, no customer." What you lack is a sincere smile. Go home and practice it. By all means. Here is his managers, the aspiring salesperson practicing smiling. 6 months later, he sold some insurance policy, but was still unsatisfied with the results. Continuing to shake his manager's hand, the manager let him know he could observe sincere smile from young children. He suggested going to parks to watch them play, and as he smiles, this would certainly teach him lesson. After months immersed in the candid innocence, sincere laughter of children, he finally realized what a sincere smile was, one emanating from true inner choice. Finally, after a year, he became the top insurance salesperson for that prestigious company. Farmer, if so, just having a carefree, childlike smile could change my destiny? Monk, correct. Farmer, I understand faith givings. What is eye givings? Monk, eyes giving, also called gaze giving. Here means you can see and contain people in your mind. Better yet, contains their positive image, and best contain people positive transformation in your mind. That is the highest level of eyes giving. Farmer, eyes giving is profound. I never looked at anyone that way before. Thank you for pointing the way. I understand eyes giving. What is speak giving? Monk, speak giving means giving good, unlimited speech. Speech words that help listener gain joy, faith, hope, wisdom, encouragement, prize, affirmation, development. Farmer, thank you. You are right. Words don't cost money. I should change my daily vocabulary. Monk, next is faith-giving or compassion. This means not clinging to other faults and respecting, understanding, and accepting differences. And the person you should be most compassionate with is yourself. Farmer, thank you. You are right. I need to be more compassionate with myself. Monk, mass giving is giving appreciation and gratitude. You should not just appreciate and be grateful to those who did good for you, but also the lesson gained from those who did not. Farmer, why should I appreciate and be grateful to those who did bad thing to me? Monk, if you do not appreciate and be grateful for the lessons other mistakes brought to you, you will generate resentment and blessing will quickly disappear. Farmer, I see. What is body giving? Monk, body giving is giving extra care to others. Let's help those who need us, who are close to us, those indebted to us, and those who appreciate and are grateful. Give without seeking anything in return. Farmer, what does give without seeking anything in return mean? Monk, that is helping without expecting repayment. However, you should not to concept giving down and giving up. Giving down is helping those weaker than you. In the long run, this will make both yours and their lives increasingly worse. To avoid that impact, have them create blessing by asking them to assist and take on responsibility with you or to have others. This will have them accumulate small blessing. If they cannot have or take on responsibility, be grateful for the lesson learned from helping them. Giving up is asking the better off than you to help so that when you have the opportunity, you can help them in return. The farmer, I see. Monk, there is a story. In the past, a young boy returning home hungry from work stopped by a porridge shop and asked for a bowl of porridge. Seeing the poor boy, the owner gave him a bowl and told him to drop by for free porridge whenever he returned home hungry late at night. So on nights he was late and was hungry, the boy would eat porridge there. Time passed, and the boy's family moved away. One day, the shop owner has to be hospitalized for surgery, and he worries about a huge medical fee. However, the hospital notified him that the surgery was successful and that the fee has been paid by the young man who used to come for porridge. The surgeon who has operated on him was that boy from years ago. On the payment invoice, it clearly states, "Thank you for the bowls of rice years ago." Upon receiving this note, the man was extremely grateful because when he had the boy, he only thought of helping him get through his hunger. He didn't expect any repayment. When helping others, help with a sincere heart. Help others with the wish for their well-being, not for your own self-interest. As for receiving something in return, the universe will naturally arrange it. Farmer, yes, thank you, Master. For a long time, I have also helped people, but perhaps not wholeheartedly and still with expectation. Now I understand. Thank you, wise man. Monk, finally, there is giving your seed. Giving your seed here can be understood in two ways. The first is to give of your seed to the elderly, women, children, or any who needs a seed. We give our seed to them. The second meaning is to fully share with others everything you are able to do, thereby helping others becomes able to do the same as you, to have them become increasingly good and mature. Farmer, yes. Monk, that is all the simplest thing about giving charity. You should practice this and gradually experience it, and then your life will change for the better. Farmer, yes, thank you, Master. I now know what I need to do. The goat, thank you for sharing. I now understand that giving will help accumulate blessings for better lives. However, I still don't understand how to instill good image of parents in my child through these 7 steps of giving. The wise man, then just practice it. That is the simplest way to create value for your child, and it will also help you and your child become more trusting and intimate. The girls, yes, sir. Using language in communicating with children. The girls, from my daily observations of life, parents still often use imperative language with children, like eat, be quiet, sit still, go to sleep, study, clean up, wash your hand, basically commanding others to obey. I feel this does not make children happy. The wise man in this situation, the wishes and expectations the parents have for the child to obey. Unknowingly, these daily lifestyles impose a hierarchy in the family where the head of the family has the right to commands and everyone must obey. These habits form in the child's mind, so when they grow up and enter any environment, they may bow their heads before the leaders of that environment, right or wrong. If these educational ideologies take deep roots in the child's mind, it will be difficult for them to become the person parents expect and mature fully. The girls, can you advise how parents should communicate with children appropriately? The wise man, you just need to spark positive curiosity in the child. They will enlighten, understand, and transform by themselves. At the same time, use words that encourage, praise, affirm, build up, and bring choice, faith, worth, and wisdom to the child. The girls, yes, sir. Daily hugs filled with love. The girls, I also find that hugging a child every day can help parents connect with the child more. I like to hug my child for 60 seconds to have them feel my love. The wise man, you have understood well the importance of hugs to show love to your child. Very good. The girls, yes, sir. The wise man, you can hug your child many times a day and try to maintain this whenever you meet, no matter how old they are. I also feel sorry for those who cannot hug their parents, even when they are by their side. Our hearts can create miracles. Normally, children have rebellious faces. The deep reason is they do not feel true love from their parents. Or hearts will simply have the child feel that love. As first, some may not be used to it, but gradually the child will feel it. This method is very effective for both children and other adults. If you want your husband to love you more, you can hug your husband and tell him you love him every day this way. The girls, thank you for sharing such interesting things. Currently, workers wake up children up every morning and putting them to the bed every night also puts a lot of pressure on parents and children. Waking up children easily and happily. The wise man, when parents wake up children in the morning, the more irritable and annoyed they are from being pressured by the just school times and parent work times being delayed, the more severe the situations becomes. The mornings after waking up is the golden time to implant good things into the child's consciousness. However, if parents do not understand this, they will inadvertently input undesirable information into the child's brain, adversely affecting the child's growth. If parents know and can apply this at the right time, it will shape a bright future for the child. The girls, I find this very good. I am quite fortunate to know this. For my second child, so waking her up in the morning is quite simple for me. Teacher told me this technique, and I have applied it very effectively. May I share it? First, I let my emotion be full of love. Then I gently work alongside the child's bed and caress them from head to toes, saying good things about their future. I often say, this voice is very smart, it's silence, creative, good thinking, learnings, one knows 10, intelligence, and talented. These are very bright, happy, shining eyes that help you see everything easily. This ears belong to someone with great blessing. Ear that contain wealth. Ear that live long, live happily, live happily. This man always smile happily, speaks golden words, birds with birds, people easily, is always loved and readily helped by others. This heart is very happy, a heart full of love and compassion. These hands are very beautiful, hands of good fortune, hence that do many goods and beneficial deeds for the world. This stomach is healthy, always full and happy. These legs are very strong, very fast, with great stamina, good balance, and flexibility, the legs of someone who travels the world visiting the 5 continents. You are always safe and protected and live a cheerful, fully happy life. After going through all the body parts, I add some factors that if the child has, they will have a good future life. Like the child is a very resilient, courageous, strong-willed, powerful, confident, honest person. I just repeat this daily. After saying these above words, I kiss the child and say, I love you. Good morning, my dear. Time to wake up and go to school. If the child is still sleeping and I start taking them saying, dear, please wake up, the child will wake up after just 1 or 2 minutes. The wise man, congratulations, child. Must remember to maintain gratitude, compassion, and inner peace with the child when waking them. The girls, yes, sir. Go to bed at night, feel and love. The wise man, similarly, the time before bed is also very important. It's great if the child goes to sleep early. If not, then parents need to feel there is no excuse and avoid rushing the child to get to sleep every night. It is very important for the child to identify who they will be in the future. So it is important for parents to let the child know about the quality, talents, achievements, and value that famous people have contributed to the world through stories of their life. This will shape the future portrait of the child. The girls, you remind me that when I was little, every night before sleeping, my grandmother would tell me stories about her life, how smart she was in school, how she solved difficult exam questions, how she achieved academic excellence. She also told about her cousin, who has a master's degree and a very good life. She lived in the city and always treasured and treated my grandmother's wealth whenever she visited. I feel I was very fortunate. Thanks to my grandmother's stories, I always strive to improve, longing to have a life like the one she described. And today, after over 30 years, it has all become true for me. The wise man, you have a wonderful grandmother. You can imagine if she told you about famous people, about their wisdom, character, quality, and especially the value they have created for society and the world. It also would have provided a foundation to nurture your ambitions and dreams. The girls, yes, that could be amazing. I will search for explorers and apply these methods more with my children. But what about children who have already been hurt from being scolded daily, especially at bad times and when waking up, or from mistakes they made that hurts them? Is there any way to heal these children? The wise man, this depends on the parents' awareness. If they truly feel the source of the hurts originated from themselves, but is it not their fault? Only then can they have their children. The girls, I don't quite understand. Why does it originate from the parents? But it is not a parent fault. The wise man, according to the life source formula, were all your choices at the times correct based on your level of awareness. If you had a better choice for your child, would you have done it? The girls, yes, I certainly would have. The wise man, at the moment you decided to do something for your child, this was very appropriate for that time. The origin is from you because you made that decision. But if parents blame themselves for causing the hurt in the child's level of awareness, it inadvertently provides more opportunity for the child to increasingly blame the parents. The child may think that any attempt to the parents made to reconcile is because they want to make amends for their mistake. Therefore, it is important for parents to maintain a peaceful, compassionate, and appreciative attitudes in this case. Parents must understand this period is only a temporary phase where the child does not yet understand their inner selves. Parents have the important task of enriching wisdom, attitudes, character, and quality in the child, while also containing and enlarging the good image and strength of the child. With affinity, the child will set heals and build a new, better life. The goals, yes, sir. And also we have times for doing the lessons, understanding and enlightening. What did you find interesting or enlightening? Take the time to write down what you learned and how you might apply these lessons in your life. Chapter 7, Spreading Happiness and Together Building a Community of Harmonious Family. Disseminates happiness. The girls, I feel I already understand happiness very clearly. Now I can share the formula of happiness with everyone around me. I'm very grateful to you. The wise man, to be able to spread the formula of happiness to everyone, you need to know how to disseminate this knowledge. The girls, please guide me more. The wise man, do you feel that everyone has a need for holistic happiness? The girls, yes, of course. The wise man smiles, not necessarily, because somewhere there will be people who are immersed in sufferings and discord in marriage and life. They have gradually lost faith in happiness. They believe happiness may exist, but it's not meant for them. When you want to help people, the first step is to identify the needs for holistic happiness. Yes, this is just a conscious desire. Importantly, you must have faith in your own happiness. After that, you find consensus among many people that happiness is a very simple to have. That happiness has a formula, key, methods, law, principle, tool, right concept, right mentality, suitable capability, ritual, beneficial source with concepts, standard reference system, and code. From there, you guide them to build a harmonious and happy family environment together. Over time, you have an affinity with will clearly see the needs for holistic happiness and the vivid pictures of holistic happiness in their mind. When they have the ultimate desire to own a life of holistic happiness with affinity, you give them the solution. You can use disseminations for all the above. The goal, yes, please explain in more details. The wise man, in your opinion, where does your complete faith in holistic happiness come from? The girl, from the man to image. The wise man, apart from the picture of happiness in your mind, you need two more things to have complete faith in your own happiness. Firstly, you need to thoroughly understand the concepts of holistic happiness and the related concept that we have discussed above. Secondly, your energy's vibration frequencies must be congruent with happiness for you to feel and perceive holistic happiness. The girls, yes. The wise man, through disseminations, you will become clearer on the source and gain a more thorough understanding of concept. Your personal energy vibration frequency will gradually become congruent with holistic happiness. You need to draw pictures of the benefits of the happiness you currently have and compare it to the pictures of the past you experienced. At the same time, visualize your future happiness picture with energies of appreciation and gratitude and repeat this. From there, you can have people you have an affinity with receive the pictures of holistic happiness that you have in mind, when then simply maintain and strengthen the energy source of happiness while activating the needs for holistic happiness. The girls, yes. The wise men, when people have the needs for holistic happiness, you continue to provide them with a thorough understandings of law, clear principle, keys, formulas, and methods, as well as principle and tool for holistic happiness. Share with them the ritual and ceremony needed in a harmonious family. Give them the right concepts, mentality, and capability for a harmonious and happy family. Continue to develop beneficial source concepts, standards reference systems, and codes, and build a harmonious and happy family environments for them. On another occasion, I will share with you how to build and create a harmonious and happy family community. Do you look forward to building such a community? The girl, yes, definitely. The wise man, thank you for allowing me to share the knowledge that the wise men have guided me to, and for helping me spread that knowledge to the community. The girls, I'm very grateful that you gave me the opportunity to contribute. However, can you tell me more about the coach of happiness? The coach of happiness, the wise man. The coach of happiness is 2369. The girl, yes, 2369. Please explain more. The wise man, the number 2 represents contentment and inner mind. These are two concepts of happiness. As I share, happiness is a stage of inner contentment. You just need to understand what contentment and inner mind are, and you will have information about happiness. Number 3 represents the mentality of appreciations and gratitude, compassion, and inner peace. This is the energy source of wisdom and also the energy source of happiness. You must always appreciate and be grateful for people, things, and events. Be compassionate of people. Your mind is always at peace. You will be happy. Number 6 represents the 6 magnitudes of life, which is happiness and helping others be happy. You are a valuable person, always having a force mentality when taking responsibility for all your choices and decisions. Then gradually maturing, maintaining good health, having a harmonious family, and helping others attain these things. To have a fully happy life and maintain happiness by helping others be happy. The 6 magnitudes of life is the real that all people aim for. Number 9 represents the 9 nobility characteristics. A person with nobility characteristics is someone who brings joy, hope, faith, wisdom, appreciation, gratitude, love, compassion, humility, and honesty. A person with 9 nobility characteristics is the cause of a successful environment. As we fulfill nobility characteristics, we add a foundation for a harmonious and happy family. The girls, amazing. 2, 3, 6, 9. Thank you. I feel truly happy. Building a harmonious and happy family community together. The wise men, parents themselves should not talk about the good image and what they do for their children, but if others disseminate this goodness, it will have the child accept the good image of parents more simply. Therefore, creating a harmonious, happy family community will have parents easily elevate each other. The girls, yes, I think that creating a community can also help us maintain a harmonious, happy environment for all members. The wise men, foster a community where everyone together creates an environment of joy, hope, faith, wisdom, appreciation, gratitude, love, compassion, humility, and honesty. After that, you get some families to develop beneficial source concepts and establish principle, ritual, declaration, and standard concept system of a harmonious and happy family. The girls, if we really create such a community, it would be the dreams of so many people. The wise men, a good environment will naturally be formed as long as each person perfects their own ability, characteristics, and connects with each other. The girls, I see that this community has declaration. Do you have any suggestion for the declarations of harmonious and happy family community? The wise men, certainly. Harmonious, happy family community declaration. I am a person of values. I disseminate and manifest holistic happiness throughout life. Supporting others to achieve holistic happiness, I rest my managers of life. Appreciating in emotion, compassionate in nature, and peaceful in mind, I always have happiness. Through self-acknowledgements and gratitude to others, I simply have holistic happiness. Penetrating principle, comprehending fundamentals, and grasping keys, I build a harmonious, happy family community. Through proper regimes, right attitudes, and appropriate capability, I collaborate to develop community. By following principles, applying formulas, and comprehending methods, life in community becomes simpler, more joyful, more trusting, lighter. In giving the values of harmonious, happy family to everyone, I have part this happiness myself. The girls, thank you, sir, for a harmonious, happy family. It is also very necessary for its members to have proper paradigms. Can you share some proper paradigms about harmonious, happy family? The wise men certainly. Proper paradigms of happy, harmonious, happy family. Family is the place to nurture the seeds for the future. So being a harmonious, happy family is extremely important for the development of selves and country. A harmonious, happy family is the environment for children's comprehensive development of wisdom, mentality, virtues, and character. Family, religions, and philosophy are three enduring institutions. So within a family requires incorporating characteristics of those three institutions. Remember that while you may not be born as the direct descendants of Nabur, you are certainly an ancestor of Nabur. Filial piety to grandparents and parents is the proper way as was a child. As a child, the girls, thank you, sir. Can you also share about ritual? Once again, I acknowledge for the presence of all brother and sister in the morning. This morning, I have to read for you about the topic related to the harmonious and happy communities, whereas the seventh important gift in life, and we have also many others very meaningful knowledge. So now is the time for you to share about the feeling or the lesson that you have just learned from the topic. So any one of you, convenient to open the microphones to share with everyone about the lessons or your feeling. I am very happy to listen from you. So any one of you have anything want to share with our sister? So I just write out for the main lesson as we learned today. Today we have slides. The first one is the seventh important givings. First is the seven important giving. And then after that, we have slides pages forward. We have also fill the day with love. We have fill the day with love. First of all, we have the seven important giving. Fill the days with love. And then we have also dissemination of happiness. Disseminations of happiness. And we have coach of happiness. And we have coach of happiness. And this one is, the coach of happiness is 2, 3, 6, and 9. 2, 3, 6, 9. And this is the main lesson that we learned in the reading this morning. First of all, we are talking about the 7 important givings that including the givings through the words, through the smiles, through the eyes, through the appreciation and gratitude, through the compassion, and through the acts of kindness, and also through the dissemination. And also we fill the days with love by hugging each others. And also we learn how to be able to disseminate the happiness. And the coach of happiness is 2, 3, 6, 9. And I would like to explain to you about the meanings of the picture here, the beautiful picture here. The picture here is that, you know, when you see here, we have 2 deer. 2 deer is for the number 2. And then we have 3 plants, 1, 2, and 3. That is represent for the number 3 in the coach. And then we have 6 level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is number 6. And then we have 9 lotus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this photos is the coach of happiness. So this picture is the coach of happiness. This beautiful pictures is the coach of happiness. And if anyone, you have some want to share with us about this morning lessons? If there is no comment, no complication, no compliments, so I invite everyone to listen to the song before we ending our readings this morning. Once again, thank you so much for your presence and have a great day ahead. Thank you so much.
I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. This world can be a better place if started to care and stop being selfish in what we do. So brother, we got to move together. Sister, we got to fight together. Together we're strong. My friend, that's the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. Just like you look at someone looks up to you, and they have that one quality to acquire. So friend, when I'm tired and weak, you're always on my mind. Together we're strong, my friend. That's the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. make life better. Beautiful world when come together. You and me can make life better. Beautiful world when come together. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love. I look to you in the darkest hour. I look to you in the time of trouble. You bring me hope and wash my tears away. I look to you, my friend. You the meaning of love.